Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Into the Breach, where today we are taking on the final normal squad of the game. And I remember the Rusting Hulks being good. I remember the Rusting Hulks feeling really powerful. So I think we're sticking with Adam for this run. I had a brief look at the other time travelers, and while I don't necessarily think his power is the most useful out of all of them, it is still pretty useful, and +1 reactor and +2 HP are both going to be relevant for us here, I think, so yeah, it's fine. So, just to refresh you quickly on the achievements, overpowered we probably don't have to think about, as the thing is just going to happen. Stormy weather, deal 12 damage with the electric smoke in a single battle. We are probably looking at having to upgrade the storm generator to get there. Once we do, I wouldn't say that it's necessarily going to be trivial even then. My hope is to take on RST Island like second or third once we have this in place, and then use the amount of natural smoke generation on that island to get us where we're going on that. And then this, take no mech or building damage in a single battle, is a thing that we will certainly be on the lookout for the opportunity for. Probably worth remembering that we have a guy who can get a shield whenever we need it, so that can help us with that. We can still get a block. Yeah, and I think we're going to leave Adam in the jet mech. First of all, I think one of the most important upgrades for this team is the +1 range for this mech. It gives you a lot of versatility. As things stand normally, it can be really tricky sometimes to put the jet mech to good use. And secondly, it's a mech that's designed to be like up close and personal in combat all the time, and it has 2 base HP. We desperately need to correct that, I think. So, without further ado, I do believe that those are the decisions that we need to make at this juncture. As Father Time's chosen one, I shall save this timeline. I love Adam so much. So we don't really have a good thing to do with 1 reactor. I guess we'll go bonus move. You know, flying +4 move, maybe. If he has 6 health, I'm a lot more comfortable using him to block a 3 damage shot. Let's put it there for now. So, extremely high health enemies and the explosive scion. Okay, this one doesn't look too bad. Enemy health is 212. We have a scion that's not going to do anything. That's pretty compelling. Okay, enemy health 123, and the boost scion, who can sometimes be dangerous. RST has scorpions and bonus HP and just a lot of health in general, and this is going to be a little bit of a bummer, but we'll be powerful by the time we get here. I am thinking we're going to start at Pinnacle Robotics, though. This seems like a winner to me. Okay. So the shield generator, I mean, they're giving us the big one right away. I feel like we got to take it. I feel like it's a good idea to start with a power mission. Shield generator is in an unusually aggressive position. The leapers are tricky. Leapers are tricky to deal with the shield generator up. Now the rocket mech is an artillery mech, and obviously we can do that just like find an axis and stay away from everybody thing. But because this weapon drops the smoke out behind it, if you want to get optimal use, you really kind of have to be in the mix. So we're going to position this thing a little bit more aggressively than we have been putting our artillery mechs in. I don't know if I want to do this. Yeah, it's probably fine. The pulse mech has 4 base move. I think I'm going to buy some freedom for the jet. I don't know. This one's going to be weird. We get our pod right away, too. Interesting. Wow, y'all. Okay, so that's fine. End of enemy turn 1 is a wonderful time for that to die. That's pretty great. Note, smoking an enemy that has produced a web immediately destroys the web. Very useful. I think we probably just want to blast this guy too. Or actually, that's a little bit better. So now this enemy is taking 2 attacks and will actually die. This building's only taking 1, so it's going to be totally what do you call it? It's going to be totally safe, and then the shield breaks afterward. And you, I will just, yeah, we'll just put some real damage on. Hooray, we got one! Alright, we don't have too many enemies up for this turn. Well, I mean, obviously I really want to do this. That seems pretty feasible. Seems pretty viable, I guess I should say. I guess, hold on. If I want to kill this thing off, I guess there's no reason in particular to do that. So here, we'll put you over there, block the spawn with you. You can be the one who fixes this problem. And then we can pick up the pod, which makes me feel a little bit safer, and just smoke this dude instead. Should I actually just be killing enemies instead of allowing everything to live at low HP? I don't know, maybe. Probably that would be a good idea. And I will say, not that this has to be the one or anything. This is a pretty good start for no building damage, no mech damage, right? Okay, how do I want to... So like I'm saying, we probably ought to actually kill some stuff. I can't reach... No, we're going to have to just keep pushing him around, like mostly harmlessly, I think. Well, If I were to do a leap and smoke on this guy, we could actually kill him this turn. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we just finish you off. The smoke will do the job there. We don't get the spawn block, but we do get the kill at least. And then only 3 enemies up on the final. And only 2 of them are real. Well, that seems pretty clean, right? Okay, perfect battle, big rewards. Not that I necessarily believe in omens, but one could take this as a pretty positive omen. What did we get? Oh my gosh, we got the light tank. That is wonderful. That is a wonderful piece of gear to get right away. I do think we're going to go ahead and add the bonus range. Just dramatically expanding the number of situations in which we can actually use the aerial bombs. And then I guess it doesn't help us too much to equip this right now because we don't have the reactors to turn it on anyway. I am thinking that it might end up on Adam's mech just because there are still situations where the aerial bombs won't be useful. So we could go central processor and from here just try to get the other achievement right away. We probably don't have to worry about this too much. Destroy the hacking facility and protect the cannon bot is kind of... I don't know. I don't feel great about that one. Defend the robot factories is maybe pretty doable. Oh, you know what? I do like this one, generally. We can usually figure this one out. I do wish that the freeze tank was a little bit further forward. I guess if I put you there, I am sort of setting you up for... This thing has 4 move. Yeah, so it can't quite reach any of us. It'll go for that building, probably. Or I guess this one, maybe. Our people getting webbed is really annoying. Very much like to avoid. Okay. Well, we can just move out of this shot. So actually this worked out like splendidly. Where exactly do I want to apply violence? I mean, I definitely want to deal with you quickly. I think that's worthwhile. And then we can kill you. I'm really not worried about the fire very much. It's probably obvious. Because remember, smoke in a tile puts fires in that tile out. So we have a lot of very good control over fire generally. I love this. This one is in such a good position. Well, actually, you know, we should probably kill the Scion with the rocket mech, because I don't think the rocket mech can make it to block a spawn anyway. And then, yeah, you two just block, and let's see what comes. Do I want to... No, never mind. I was going to say we could move to a location, like lay down some smoke. Yeah, maybe that's a good idea. Like maybe I go here. I guess having this on fire is somewhat better than it being smoked in terms of damage to the enemy that's coming up. But this being smoked keeps this building a little bit safer, I feel like. Is there any reason not to just freeze this nerd? No, I don't think so. Seems like a pretty straightforward turn, honestly. Ah, but what about if no, absolutely not? Gonna go to some effort to make sure this kill goes to somebody who can actually use the XP. Okay, pretty solid. we'll get those robots debugged in no time. I do not believe we are going to the tundra. So would I rather do cannon bot or robot factories? I mean, defend the cannon bot gets pretty good once you actually get through the health of the hacking facility. Yeah, alright, let's try it. The hacking facility only has 1 HP, so the jet mech will kill it because it's a unit and not a structure, despite the fact that it's a facility. Rude awakenings. The jet mech can get this done in 1 with the smoke. Yeah, so we'll try to position for that. I'd really like to be able to do it on the first turn. We'll see how things actually line up with the enemies. Not looking great, actually. I mean, it is probably worth allowing 1 damage to this building to clear this thing immediately to get us control of the bot. The question is, can I do it with that little damage? And yeah, I guess the answer is yes. Yeah, in fact, if I have you go here... Well, this is interesting, because the rocket mech can't get to a position where it can deal with the leaper. It kind of can't get to very many positions of value at all. Yeah, the only one of us that can deal with the leaper is the pulse mech, unfortunately. Alright, well, that's how we'll do it then. Try not to take too much damage. I'm going to have to let the rocket mech get hit in order to be able to shoot the alpha mosquito. That's a hit for 1 damage plus setting it on fire, which is a little tricky to deal with. Okay. Is this the one that only has 2 HP? No, this is the one that has 2 HP. Okay, that's inconvenient. So like this is pretty good. I forgot that destroying the hacking facility would rob the cannon bot of its turn immediately. That made that play a lot better. All right, so if we do this, and then we take this shot, kills them both. Starts lots of fires that we extremely do not care about. And then you just go block a spawn, I guess? It's a shame I can't push this guy onto a spawn while standing on one myself. But I do think that that's worth doing. If you shoot this way, will you... Yeah, okay, we'll start a fire in that last tile. That seems worthwhile, right? Obviously, I don't particularly want to stand here. I guess I can just block here, though. I am slowing the rate of XP gain on our team. But, you know, we always end up fine on that anyway. Okay. Yes, you tell him, Adam. Sick burn on the Vec. Alright, so we're getting, I mean, obviously we're getting some XP. I don't really know what to do with you. Pushing you around does not do anything. Slowly, slowly, the XP trickles in. Okay, skilled. Really, really good to see. So, I kind of feel like we should take central processor here. If we take a damage, it'll boost us up to full. If we don't, we'll get our first point of overcharge. Oh, also it's the mission where everybody starts already on the table frozen, which rules. We're good at this one. Very difficult to know what to expect. Okay, so... do I want to kill this thing more than I want to kill that thing? Honestly, I'm not sure. I guess so. The webbing's really annoying. Submerging in water doesn't remove the mites, does it? No. Alright, I think I'm just going to take the repair on this mech this turn. We usually have to kind of figure out like a tricksy thing to do to remove the mites. But in this case, we can absolutely just kill all of the enemies and have a spare turn at the end of the battle. Which is fun as a strategy. Yeah, let's just get rid of you. Ooh, check out the efficiency. Okay, and then clear all of the mites, and you just go take a bath. Wash all of the gross mite garbage off of you. They gotta leave behind like a residue or something, right? Okay, pretty compelling first island, I have to say. Feeling pretty lucky. Okay, Mosquito Leader is an interesting one, because the Mosquito Leader, remember, in addition to smoking the target, also webs it. So getting rid of this thing is going to be an extremely high priority, and it extremely fucking sucks that they spawned 2 other webbing enemies at the same time. That's a level of cruelty you rarely witness in a casual setting. Ooh. Okay, that's pretty rough. So the only way we're saving... yeah, the only way we're saving you is to do this. Actually, hold on a second. Immediate reset. What if I did this instead? Just smoke you. The rocket mech, or the pulse mech has 4 movement, can get to here and perform pushes. Doesn't do very much damage to this thing, but I do think it's actually better in terms of our overall health. Yeah. Boss still takes one hit, and then obviously that cannot be allowed. Well, I think this building's taken some hits. Pretty sure it's not avoidable. How do we... Okay, I guess the thing I can do, we can disable 2 enemies at once like this. And then I'm actually going to move out and smoke back this way so that the plane remains pretty centered. And that lets you run to here and ticking the boss down way too slowly for my taste. But you got to take those doubles where you can get them, right? And we're killing the enemies very slowly, which means that more enemies are spawning in pretty slowly, at least. Well, this is a problem. I think we only have one way of being able to deal with the Alpha Scarab. I think we have to hit it with the rocket mech. As much as that is extremely not what I want to be doing right now. There's only one building left on this tile, so if we let the leader hit it, it's not so bad. And then... yeah, we can like do this. I can get a push kill here, and then we can finally be done with that enemy. We take 1 more grid damage here. We end up on the final turn with 3 enemies live. We have to get 3 damage onto the mosquito leader, which is not good. But hopefully we'll find a way to make it doable. Okay, that's compelling in the sense that it like puts him sort of central. Breaks the web so that we can finish the job. And then we only get to save 1 of the other buildings. Arbitrarily, it's... never mind. Right? Can't act... oh, we can't save either of the other buildings. Because this squad, although they have a bunch of ways of making smoke, and smoke is broadly, generally good, you actually can't... you still can't act in the smoke. Okay, well, all you get to do is end the turn. See one of those 2% resists? Aw. The perfect island, obviously. Okay, nanofilter mending is an interesting combination with what we have going on here, allowing us to remove smoke when we want to, and making it much easier for our team to work. I mean, it's very difficult to not take this, I think. Obviously, the grid power would be nice too, but... yeah, being able to prevent situations like the one that we were just in does seem awfully powerful. There is, I think, something to be said for the danger of having 2 passives, Leaves you with a smaller group of tools to resolve problems. So maybe we should be wary of that. Oh, you know what? I do really love silica in the jet as well. I'm going to take... Yeah, I think as cool as this is, I think this puts us on too few active problem-solving tools. So we're going to pull you, insert you into here. We're going to have to figure out a lot of stuff. Okay, so Adam replaces this pilot, then. The question is, do we want Adam to replace this pilot in this mech, or do we want to swap some things around? I think, actually, you know what? Let's get Adam in here. And Urbana can go there. Skilled is definitely useful on this mech, which is going to be in the middle of combat all the time. Yeah, all right. So spend some rep. Ooh, I do love the guided missile. And especially, gosh, especially on silica. That puts the tank on our push mech, which I guess is okay, honestly. So yeah, we're going to commit you. I think we're going to pick this up, 2 reactors, and go back to full grid power. That feels like a pretty reasonable spend out. Okay, so let's give you 1 of the reactors. I don't want to give up on this yet. Remember, we don't have double shot at the moment. I have to be honest with you. I do kind of want to just pour the next 8 reactors we get into this mech here. But like, what about the storm generator? If I install 1 more, we gotta get the storm generator online, right? Yeah, we may not upgrade this mech again after that. All right, I'm gonna take move and health. I guess we'll just take the +1 damage here. Next time we get a reactor, it goes into this mech. We +1 damage, and then we have a ton of places to apply reactors after that. But I do want to get this online. Maybe I'm overvaluing it. I don't know. And I think we're going to take Detritus on next. Detritus did not get that much worse. Boost in combination with the Plasmodia is a little rough. Yeah, I still like it though. Okay, so defend the disposal unit, destroy all mountains. This is a good one. I like this mission a lot. The disposal unit is a powerful friend. Jetmech's down to 2 HP. That's the thing that's important to remember. We can't use it for some things that we might like to use it for. With the Pulse Mech having 5 movement, I'm a little bit more comfortable putting it over here. And I want to have something in place to defend against like Plasmodia shots to the west side or whatever. Okay. So you're attacking downward, which is pretty fun. I can deal with you and also smoke that enemy at the same time. That feels like a winner, right? And then I gotta be honest with you. I really want to... I know we have like a really obvious acid launch to protect to clear to attack situation over here. But also, I desperately want to kill the Plasmodia on the first turn. Here, we can do it this way. I think I do need the acid launcher to kill at least one of these enemies, but 1 is sufficient. So we can do this. and then just smoke this guy out. I'm just going to create the one smoke here. I don't think this space being smoked is of particular tactical value. And obviously we have to be careful to careful not to deny ourselves too much movement. Just keep pushing him into his own smoke over and over again. I bet that's really annoying. So we could do this, clear a bunch of mountains. I'm a little leery of spawn blocking with the amount of HP that we have. Just remove the acid, I guess. Alright, this is looking like the turn when we finish clearing the mountains. I have to say, this feels like it's going really smoothly so far. This squad is powerful. And like the thing that is best about the squad, the ability to turn off enemy attacks, works regardless of their HP, which is really nice. I love you, Detritus. I think we just push you out. Don't want to actually kill it with the artillery mech because obviously full XP on that pilot. It's true, the Rusting Hulks are heroes. Alright, what are we looking at on this level up? Technician, you know? Okay, that's actually kind of interesting. I guess let's go through... Ooh, boy. Train, huh? Yeah, let's go this way. Kill 6 or fewer enemies. Can be a little tricky. I'm a little leery to go for it, honestly. This seems extremely doable. 5 enemies plus the 2 egg sacs. This seems really hard. Alright, let's... And this doesn't open up as many missions as the pumping station does. I'm going to steer around that one just because I think it's going to be difficult. The combination of get few kills and also high threat is really awkward. You're spawning in more enemies than usual, but you're not allowed to kill them, and yeah. I feel like that's a recipe for losing a star. Okay, well, I mean, this seems pretty great. I don't like that we can't do anything to the Plasmodia this turn. But it is what it is, I suppose. Wait, why would I... What am I... That attack does damage. Hold on a second. Let me think this through a little bit more. Yeah, I hate to just like... Well, you know what? Now that the rocket mech has a shield, does it make sense to play this differently? So, like, I could do this, and with the rocket mech doing 3 damage, have the rocket mech stand here, shield off the shot, just take that Yeah, you shield off this shot, you do 3 damage to this thing and also push it into the jet. But then nobody's solving this problem. I think the plan apologies for my esophagus acting up. I think I do like just tank this shot and solve another problem rather than killing this thing. If I'm going to do that, probably the problem I solve is this one. Oh, right, except the Plasmodia shot pushes you. Okay, never mind. Because that Plasmodia is dead anyway, right? Wait. Why am I... Oh, because I moved over 1 space before... Yeah. And I don't always undo my moves. Well, shit. I guess we are losing stuff. Losing power for no reason. Please tell me you're shooting at the plane. Damn it. Okay, so you're dead. That was nice of you. We can take these things down in the same move. Because the because the Plasmodia spawn always goes last no matter what, if I move you down to here and push that thing forward, it will clear out the Plasmodia spawn, and we can actually get some damage on this damn thing. Triple checking the order here, just like making absolutely certain. I'm very annoyed about that. I've done stuff like that in the past here in this series. It's incredibly annoying every single time. Okay. Really do 1 damage on your attack? That's a shame. How are we going to... Alright, so you have to deal with this. And then thanks to the 2 range, we can just barely solve this problem. That Plasmodia is just going to survive. Which I don't love, but I also don't think I can really stop. Okay, this is easy enough to deal with. Yeah, this all looks pretty straightforward. You get that, and you get this. And you can die in one of a dozen ways. I've decided it's this one. Also, fuck that mountain. Yeah, pretty disappointing to lose 2 power there for no reason, but yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna have to do this. We may as well just do it now. I mean, not have to. I desperately want to do this. Oh, this sucks, though. This is very bad. Okay, that's not too bad. Trying to get at least some enemies targeting stuff that isn't real. Oh, wow. Okay. What if we just completely surrounded you? Huh. Well, like, this feels pretty good, right? And then that gives you a way to escape, and you can do that regardless of being webbed and smoked. Then we could just throw some damage on something. And killing the Plasmodia is definitely the highest possible priority. That rules. Way into that. So, I mean, I feel like we got to take this, right? Yeah, this seems very obviously super clean, objectively the correct sequence. And we're doing a pretty good job of keeping the number of VEC manageable. At least we have been. We'll see how much that remains the case. This is pretty straightforward. And then here, I think the only way to control this without doing building damage is to fire away. Because, yeah, you don't have the movement. Well, I guess a thing I could do is take a reset, move the rocket mech to here with the bonus move. Actually, I like that better because it gets the kill. Let's trigger Adam's thing now. Move to here and actually just shoot you in a direction where I can move you safely. Yeah, I like that. Alright, and the VIPs are in like no danger at all. I don't know that I'm going to be able to kill this guy, which is a shame. Not that we need to, but... I can't quite get to the position that would allow me. Like, I need to get here so that I can jump over both of these enemies. Well... yeah, there's nothing I can do to make this terribly clever. All right, let's just take the really easy solution here, and then y'all just move. I guess if I didn't kill him, he would have... I wanted the XP on the jet pilot, though. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Also, it doesn't matter whether I'm fine with that or not. I have no way of reversing it. Alright, crawling our way back in here. So, like I said, that next reactor, I think we install it here. Just get the storm reactor upgrade. And then we can focus the rest of our stuff on something else. The acid storm controller is definitely interesting. Block Vex spawns 3 times. Or do a train mission. I'm going to try this. We do a fair amount of damage. Or small amounts of damage to lots of enemies. In any case, you know, the acid, I think, is going to be real good for us. We just have to be super careful with the jet mech, is all. How do I want a position for this? I mean, I think I want you in a position where you can... yeah. I would like to be able to jump along one of the sides of this 2x2 brick of buildings. Okay, that's great news. We can just let that happen. That's totally fine. This is very, very good for our goals. And I know spawn blocks and everything, but I just don't think I can pass up this opportunity. It's fine. We'll get some spawn blocks next turn. Just a quick 10 damage on that thing. Oh, you're too kind. Oh. I see how it is. Very clever. Well. You sort of did it to yourself there. I think I'm going to let this building go because I'm very concerned that if I don't block 2 spawns right now, we might only, like, if I just block this and then come over here and push this guy, I'm worried we'll get 3 spawns and we'll get no new spawn locations. The game has definitely done that to screw us in the past. You know, may as well repair your acid off. It feels to me like this is reset time. Because we can't actually shoot this way to cause the smoke, because you have to be able to target a tile in that direction. And I don't think... Oh, actually, I can get up there. I guess I didn't need to do the reset. Oh, whatever, it's fine. We were going to want to do it at some point. If we do it this way, there's some chance we could still get that achievement, right? Then I'll just move and block a different space with this guy. Because we're at, what, 8 right now? Wait, how did it... Oh, or we would be at 8. But it's not tracking the amount of damage done. It's taking the amount of damage taken. So when we hit something with 1 HP, it only counts as 1. In which case, this only puts us on 6, so no, we're not getting it. Sadly, we don't really get to do anything. I guess we can kill you, but not in a way that generates any experience or anything. Just kind of for fun. Okay. That is honestly a pretty cool weapon. Obviously, we're just selling it for a star. So, yeah. Right, let's turn on the guided missile and then we'll figure out more stuff later. You're very close to being maxed out. Hopefully... right, we still need the light tank. I think getting the light tank online is really powerful. I might actually... Well, it's not going to help us in this battle, though, and then we're going to get a bunch of reactors after this battle. Yeah, let's go ahead and put this in here. Okay, let's go destroy the bouncer. do our level best to get the Plasmodia to attack a column that doesn't have a building in it. No such luck. Oh, that rules, though. Feels like this is very unlikely to be wrong. Can't quite get to any of the places I would like to be in with this. I guess a thing I can do is I could get to, like, here. Does that make sense? No, probably not. I was trying to think about ways of using the guided shot to kill the Scion right away, but also, to what end? Why do I need to do that? I think what I'm actually going to do here is just point blank you with this thing so that you're in acid, and then yeah, we could just splat the thing this turn while blocking a spawn and killing the Plasmodia. It turns out acid is wonderful. Who would have thought? I mean, you may as well get that kill. I think this is all we're going to be able to do to this one. There we go. Well, I think we're taking a point of building damage here, unavoidably. Yeah, there's no push here that really does anything. At the very least, the bouncer that's hitting the building is also killing itself. It probably just makes the most sense to smoke them. Where are we at on smoke damage here? 6? Oh, this is so close. This is so close. We're gonna get 5 smoke damage with this plan. But I don't think there's anything I can do about it. Yeah, we'll get there. Like I said, we're headed to RST after this for precisely this reason. You can't actually kill that guy. Okay, whatever. We're fine. Poor Silica is getting the short end of every single one of these XP splits. Okay, that's not very good. Lily Reed with technicians, pretty whatever. Obviously, we don't want the repair field. I think actually we're just going to take grid power. Yeah, that gets us overpowered. And then trading off this gear we found. The AP cannon's pretty cool. Seismic capacitor, pretty cool. Yeah, there's a lot of neat stuff here. We're not taking any of it. So I do believe, at the very least, we're doing that. And then... yeah. I think it's... going to be like plus move, or maybe plus health for right now. And the next time we get a reactor, it turns into double shot. Because like there are definitely situations where, because of the properties of guided missile, we're going to be able to just double guided missile or double aerial bomb or one and the other. Like this is a really good mech and loadout for Silica to be in charge of. And we're going to RST, which, oh god, they picked up blobbers. Well, definitely seeing more utility for that double, I've already forgotten what it's called. Yeah, the hook missile, the guided missile. Yeah, this island's going to turn out to be such a fucking nightmare. Oh my god. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to figure it out. Because this squad is extremely powerful. And I'm definitely not going to throw away a run that started this well. I mean, can you imagine? Ridiculous. Ridiculous concept. So when you come back, that's it for us for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, tomorrow, I'm just going to do a really good job. Easy, right? And we'll see you then.